Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Hard to believe November's ending, baby. Tomorrow, last day of November, kicking into December, kicking into 2017. Wow, gotta love it. Accept your own divinity. Everything is a manifestation of God. When you know that the power that is life is inside you, you accept your own divinity, and yet you are humble because you see the same divinity in everyone else. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 23, NASDAQ up 11, S&P's up 2.5, gold contract down $4.10, trading at $1,189 an ounce. Silver up 5 cents at $16.68 an ounce. Both gold and silver, folks, rejected lower price. Bottom line, they want higher price. Platinum down $4.50 at $9.19 an ounce. Copper down 6.5 pennies at $2.59 a pound. Light sweet crude down $1.80, trading at $45.29 a barrel. Oil market can't hold higher price. Bottom line is that tomorrow morning, 10:30, we get the oil numbers. You get the meeting in Austria. Bottom line, folks, they can't. Oil wants lower price. That's my bottom line. Bonds, 10-year note up 3 ticks. 30-year bond up 12 ticks. Both the notes and the bonds also rejected lower price out here. Bottom line, they want higher price once again, lower yield. And what's it all about? Good old King Dollar. King Dollar down 363 ticks after being up over 250 ticks. King Dollar looks like it is a potential ABC structure down with a price projection of 100.255. Now, the kicker is this. We broke out from 100.660. So you get back inside that breakout, guess what? False breakout, guess what? Lots of people on the wrong side. World thinks the dollar is going to continue higher. My take, dollar's going back to 90, 91. Going to be 6, 7, 8 months, whatever it is. This dollar is coming down with some juice. Euro's at $1.06, and the yen is trading out here at 112.37. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? We have window dressing in place. Window dressing is going to be right to the end of this week, folks. Okay, today, tomorrow, then, of course, tomorrow's the end of the month, 1st and 2nd of December. Bottom line, I expect this market will stay flat out here until next week. So, the SPY's at 220.88. Your benchmark is the 23rd of August, which is 219.60, which is we're right next to. Dow Industrials, different ball game. Dow is up, way over its breakout area. Dow would have to come back down to 18,668 to get back inside of that. So you're talking about, what, 3, 4? You're talking about 450 points. So Dow has a long way to go to get back inside that area. The composite, the NASDAQ composite, also at its highs. Now, the composite doesn't have that far to come back down. 53.42, so you're talking about 30 points. Right now, we're up 11 points. I suspect the composite will get back inside there. Now, the only major indice, when you take a look at the Dow, NASDAQ, S&Ps, Russell 2000, that hasn't hit its high yet is the NDX 100. And the NDX got to 48.96 today. The high that it's trying to hit is 49.11. It looks like with 3 days of window dressing left, folks, I expect you're going to see it hit. We're so close to it, it wants to hit it. So 49.11 is game. Gold contract. What do we have with gold? Excuse me, folks. GCG. We're on the 17 contracts right now, which is pretty wild. GC. And we traded to a low today of 1182. You're at 1190 right now. Your lows last week that it couldn't even hit were 1172. So what's next? Well, what's next, folks, gold has to first get inside 1221. 1221 was where the breakdown was on the 11th. That's when we went from 1268 to 1221. You back up 2 days before that for the election, we went from, first we spiked higher to 1341. We ended up closing the day at 1277. And the bottom line, then you went from the 1341 right down into the 1221. So you went down $120 in 3 days. It's getting back inside there that will show that it has some strength. Silver is the same type of setup. What you have with the silver market, silver also rejected lower price out here today. Couldn't get down to its lows. Now, silver doesn't have as far to run to get back inside the higher range. Right now, the higher range in silver is $17.26. We hit a low today of $16.47. We're at $16.68. And the silver market is so psycho, that could do that in like a heartbeat. Bonds. Now, this is where the market, to me, this is what the whole market's about. It's about currencies. It's about interest rate structure. And looking at the bond market, bottom line, looks to me like it's bottomed out. Vicious correction, no two ways about that. We're at 125.23. We'll see how it handles the 127.26. It has a huge amount of work to do because of the destruction done. There's no two ways about that. But guess what? We'll see how this counter trend bounce comes in. Because right now, you'd have to say that it is a counter trend bounce. What happens? This is a different correlation when a market gets toasted. So you know you're going to do a bounce because markets always bounce. A counter trend bounce would be that you start going higher, and as you go higher, it's really almost a straight line move, but the volume dies, every day and you go higher. That's a market that still wants lower price. A market that wants higher price will show you a few signs of strength, which is wide price spread, accelerated volume. Then you get sideways moves. Then you get pullbacks. And on those pullbacks, it's pulling back with lighter volume. That is a market that has finished a correction, is building new floors for higher price. So about another 4 or 5, 6 days, we'll know both in the bond market, in the dollar, and in the gold market what we're doing. King dollar. Let's go over to King dollar. King dollar is having a hard time holding the highs. Bottom line, looks to me like you get a ABC structure on the way down. We came down with volume. You came up with lighter volume. Gave it up on price. Now, I suspect it's going to go after the B point. I do expect we're going to see this tonight, more than likely. The 100.695 is the number. You break that, you're going to 100.255. And guess what, folks? That would be a major failure inside the dollar. And currencies, you get a major failure inside that dollar, guess what? 90 is the next price point. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.